All right, welcome back. I'm Ramshackle, and I do ink drawings mostly. Today, I'm going to be trying out another one of these Diamine fountain pen inks. This one I'm excited about. It's called Aurora Borealis. It's kind of a teal color. I like teal a lot. I've got another one of these Pilot Kakunos. Gentle. I was informed in the comments you don't want to shake too hard. You don't want to get bubbles, I guess. No bubbles. Yeah, I'm gonna fill this thing up. We'll see what we got. Oh, I got bubbles. Well, what are you gonna do? Hello. Welcome to the voiceover portion of the video. If you want to see more stuff like this, consider subscribing. You know, maybe hit the like button or the dislike button. I don't know. But yeah, this pen I'm using, I have a piston converter for it, but I found that I actually prefer to refill the cartridge with a syringe for these ink review videos, and they're like easier to clean and dry out than the piston. Because you can get, with a piston you have to like open it up and let it dry out. You can't really get into it without like completely dismantling it. But with the cartridge, you can just kind of get all up in there with a Q-tip, and it takes like 5 minutes. So yeah, I've actually been preferring to do it that way lately. Just if you change inks a lot, it's worth just having a cartridge, an empty cartridge around, and a syringe for refilling. Pro tip, or some amateur tip, I don't know. Anyways, so this ink, it's a nice teal color. It's a little on the green side, which I actually really like. Yeah, I think I like this color a lot, actually. It's not exactly what the picture looked like online. So I think what's going on there is, I think whoever puts those ads together, or the images for the listing, maybe they have a different computer monitor than me. They almost certainly do. But, I think the color can look different on different monitors. It can look different, depending on what settings you have going on. So, I think to get like a 100% accurate portrayal of the ink color online is next to impossible, unless it's edited on the exact same screen that you're looking at. So I'm just gonna let go of that idea that it needs to look like exactly the same as how it looks in the ad. But yeah, that being said, it's slightly greener than I was expecting. But yeah, I like it a lot. I actually prefer the more of a green tint on there. It gives it a sort of H.R. Geiger vibe. He kind of had like a greenish bluish, like a blue tinted green on a lot of his paintings, and it looks really good for this biomech type stuff. So yeah. As far as the price goes, the Diamine. I don't know how to say it. I should probably look it up one of these days. They're competitively priced. I on the Oxblood video, I posted a link to just the single bottle, but that's not actually what I bought. I mean, it's the same product, but I bought the I think it was a 6-pack. Yeah, I think it was a 6-pack of Diamine like colored inks, and yeah, I'm gonna go through and review them all with the drawing like this. So, but yeah, I'll post a link to the 6-pack because it's a better deal. I think they're like close to $10 a piece on their own, and I think the 6-pack was, I don't remember how much it was. I'll have a link in the description, and with Amazon and online retailers, the price fluctuates a lot. So, but yeah, it was a better deal than buying them individually, because I know I wouldn't have paid $60 for a 6-pack of ink. So yeah, price very competitive. I think how they keep a competitive price is with the plastic bottles. The packaging isn't as premium as some other inks, but if you're using it to draw with, just from a functional standpoint, the plastic bottles honestly are maybe even slightly better than a glass bottle, because if you drop it, it's not going to break. It's like that liquor on the bottom shelf. It's clumsy proof. So, it has its positives. It's not something I would want to display on a fancy shelf or anything like that. And I don't know if they're full-size bottles or glass or plastic. I've only gotten the 30 milliliter size, so I think they come in a 50 or 60 as well, and that might be in a glass bottle if you're interested in that. I'd look into it. But yeah, as far as the functionality of it, I didn't have any issues with it. The flow through the pen. The shading. The shading is where just in case you don't know, it's where the ink kind of like you put a line down, and then it's like there's more ink on one end of the line than the other, so it gets kind of a gradient through the individual line, right? It'll kind of like go light to dark. And it was just very slightly inconsistent compared to the Oxblood ink that I just tried out from them. So I felt like it was kind of unpredictable for whatever reason. And I had a tiny bit of feathering, but it seemed to be localized on the paper. So I think that might just be an actual inconsistency in the paper rather than the fault of the ink. But, I don't know. Your results may vary. But yeah, so it was a little bit weird with the consistency, but it also, the shading being kind of inconsistent like that, gives it a little bit more. I don't mind it. It gives it a little more character. I like stuff like that for drawings. I'm not doing very technical or precise stuff. It's very loose and off the cuff, so a little inconsistency is not a big deal for me. But the feathering, I don't care for that, so I'd probably knock off a point for that. But yeah, I would say this is a good 4 out of 5, just like the Oxblood. It's a solid ink. It's a nice color, and so far, the 2 out of that 6-piece set have been definitely worth it. So I'll put a link in the description, and you know, if you're interested in picking it up, you know, go ahead. I don't have an affiliate link. I'm not part of that or anything, so this is just, you know, I just do this for free right now. You know, free advertising. But whatever, you know, it's just doing it because I love doing it, I guess. But yeah, and then I'll have links to the, you know, this is a moleskin sketchbook. I'll have a link to that and the pen and all that stuff in the description. You know, if you're interested in picking any of this stuff up, it'll all be right down there, as well as links to my social media, and I have a couple coloring books on Amazon there. So if you want to help support the channel, pick up a coloring book. One's just, you know, fun little wizards, and one's pretty gross. So, you know, you decide your own level of involvement. But yeah, it's all down there in the description. So yeah, I think my official overall rating, I'm going to give this ink a 4.5 out of 5 avocados, because I'm going to ding it that half a point because of the feathering, and the only reason I'm doing a half a point is because I don't know if it was 100% the ink, or, you know, if it was the paper. So yeah, 4.5 out of 5. Whew, that's a pretty good one. Yeah, anyways, thanks for sticking around, and if you haven't yet, consider subscribing. I don't know if I said that already, but yeah, thanks, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and have a good one. All right, bye.